Say what, say what, say what? Yeah, girl, you know what's up. Say what, say what, say what?
Hey lovelies, and welcome to a monthly reset video. At the beginning of each month, I feel like this is the perfect way to get a brand new start and get a new perspective on what you need to improve on and what you need to change or not change, what worked, what didn't work throughout the month, throughout the year, throughout the days, the weeks, the seconds, the hours. One thing that I like to do, and I feel like it gets me started on my routine and feeling like I am doing something productive, is making my bed. I try to change my sheets every 2 weeks, sometimes it's 3 weeks. Hey, I'm human. But yes, I begin on making my bed, clean bed, so that whenever I hop in there, I feel like I'm clean, I'm refreshed and relaxed. And then another thing that I'm trying to incorporate is doing laundry every 2 weeks. Now this, I am not the biggest fan of laundry, but that's what I wanted to do on my monthly reset, is making sure that I have fresh clean clothes and fresh sheets. Now, planning was one of my most favorite things to do at the beginning of each month. I got myself a new planner. It's by the Happy Planner. But I'll go in and add everything that I need to, whether it's appointments, birthdays, other things that I need to keep track of, like my work schedule, which I update weekly. I'm adding in my cash tips that I'm going to be getting and looking at my shifts to add those in. Another thing I'll do is write down my goals and important dates that I have at the beginning of each month. Then I'll go to the weekly section and add more detail to my days up in there.
Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite.
Another thing that I want to do is go grocery shopping every 2 weeks. So I got this all out of, and I'll add as I see fit. Other than laundry, I absolutely hate washing dishes. So one thing that I want to do is whenever I see dishes in the sink, just do them when I see them and clean my area. This is something that I picked up off of Atomic Habits. I will talk more about this book because I absolutely loved it, and it just really put things into perspective for me, as in developing habits that are more productive in my life. Because I hate doing things like dishes and folding clothes, and I'll put them off to the side, and that's just not beneficial for me because it still needs to get done and it will pile up if I just don't do it right then and there.
Jury in the safe on arrival, pistol on Jay for survival. A lot of people gunning for the title, a lot of people trying to take us viral. I was trying to have a nice night, the waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think there was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it, that's like...
Hey guys, so here's my monthly reset. I just want to sit down and chat with you guys to tell you what all that I am trying to incorporate, improve on, and stuff like that. I truly believe that, like, if you take time to adapt and see what you want to improve on and what you want to focus on to have a healthier, to adapt and have a more happy life, if you will. I know a lot of times I used to like look on Pinterest or on TikTok or Instagram, wherever the case may be, and I found myself comparing myself to other people. And so the one thing that I want you guys to take away from this is that you literally don't have to look at people and be like, oh, I want to live that lifestyle. You can literally do it. Like it's not as hard as that you have to make it seem. But you don't have to just envision. You can literally see it into fruition, and you don't even have to post about it really. If you want to, that's cool. If you don't, that's also cool too. It's just really how you want to optimize your future, your life, you know. So for me, like, I am serious about content creating, so I'm trying to develop a plan on how much I want to post, what I want to post, how I want to switch my focus, because if you guys didn't know, I am starting my 5th year at Marshall and I run track here. And after this year, I'm not going to be a runner anymore, like, which is absolutely crazy, but I can go to a whole spiel on that, but I'm not going to. Yeah, so I really want to take my content and to be self-motivating for myself and other people. The best way I know how to do that is to make sure that I'm doing the right things. So one of the first goals that I want to do at least every month is read a new book. The first book that I had here, I just finished it. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book really just set things into play for me. My camera's going to die. But this book really put things into perspective for me, and that it showed me that you don't have to have it all right now. I wish I would have been more like vigilant whenever I was reading this and like putting tabs on stuff that really just stuck out to me. I have one little tab in this page right here. I definitely recommend this book. It was really good. It just showed me that making little changes in your life can be better than making big changes right here, right now. And that changes aren't just like that. They really aren't. So definitely recommend this book. This month I am reading, I literally just started it 2 days ago. So technically I started a little bit early, but I haven't gotten that far. But it's Let That Bleep Go by Nina Purewal and Katy Perry. Basically, find peace in mind and happiness in your everyday. And I really, like, it wasn't, starting out, it isn't how I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was just going to be like, I have really bad anxiety, and I used to hate to admit that. Like, I was like, oh yeah, like, I don't have just regular high, I just have regular high functioning anxiety. It's not that big of a deal. It's a very big deal. It sucks sometimes, it really does. But the first few pages, I'm like, oh wow, I literally think this way. And I will talk more about it when I read more about it, but so far so good. And another thing that I have here is that I have this little notebook that I have. I put my content as well as my goals that I have for myself in here. I'm trying to start this is another goal of mine, is to plan out content and do it in batches, as well as any goals that I have for the month. Like, I literally have notes right here from YouTube and TikTok. Sorry about that. I had went to work and went shopping because I needed to go grocery shopping. But as a content creator, I feel like it's very important to write down your thoughts and what you envision for yourself for your content. Otherwise, you're just going to be confused and we'll just throw up videos and it won't be super detailed or super good. Unless you're the type of person who can just think on a whim. And me personally, I cannot do that. So I personally like to write stuff down. But as simple as a task as putting the groceries away in the correct position and not putting them just willy-nilly and just discombobulated with every intention on putting them where they're supposed to be, 9 times out of 10 you will not go back and do it. That is one thing that I learned from Atomic Habits, and it taught me that just by resetting the room can just improve your productivity by a lot. And doing things like putting the dishes away after you washed them and dried them, and taking out the trash you know, the night prior to trash day just helps me feel a lot better about myself. Now, y'all know how much I love my skincare. I take my skincare so seriously because I love having happy, healthy, shiny, beautiful, clear skin. So I will start my skincare by shaving my face. I do this at least once a month. And I do eye mask all the time. Like, I try to do them at least once or twice a week. Sometimes I fall off the bandwagon, but yeah. I will also try to oil my scalp. This I do not do as often as I should. Maybe I don't need it, maybe I do. I don't know. If you guys know anything about hydration of the scalp and hair that lasts me more than a week, I would appreciate it. Now, this stuff, Grins products, I swear by them. And TheraBreath. I'm not the biggest fan of the blue bottle. I like the green bottle, but every night I'm trying to incorporate taking my time, and that includes brushing my teeth beyond just mouthwash, because sometimes I just do mouthwash, sometimes I just don't brush my teeth at all. And these tongue scrapers are amazing. I just think they really get my teeth clean. And these flossers are amazing. They are so soft. I wish I could explain how soft they are. Then after that, I will rub in the extra products that are in my eye mask, and I will move on to cleaning the bathroom. Again, Atomic Habits got me straight on resetting the room so that you are ready for the next time you use it. I swear by that book, and I feel like everybody should at least read that book. It is so good. Now it's time for me to wind down for the night, so I will wrap up my day by finishing up any goals that I have thought of throughout the day and writing them down, and I will go through my prayer journal and my Bible study journal. I like to do a little reflection on what I've done in the past or what I've written about in the past, and I think it's very neat to see what I've learned and what I was struggling with, so that I can just reflect on the blessings and everything that God has granted me. I was really confused there. I don't know what I was talking about. And I will go ahead and wrap up what I'm thankful for and everything like that. And I'm just going to head to my room to finish up winding down. Now, for the things that I have planned throughout the day, I will write them down on a whiteboard, and at the end of the day, I will clear it off and write down the new things that I need to do for tomorrow. Every night, sometimes I like to do something different. Tonight, I decided that I wanted to read before bed, just something that makes me sleepy. Sometimes I'll crochet, sometimes I'll do a sticker by number. I also do crossword puzzles, anything that is just mindful and doesn't require a lot of thinking. While I'm reading, if I see something that sticks out to me, I will write it down and I'll add it to my inspiration wall, and I head to bed. I'm trying to be on my phone less.
Will just randomly reject.
One thing that I want to implement into my morning routine is eating breakfast every morning, because where I work in the nighttime, I get a little tired very fast, and I'm tired of getting coffee at 5 p.m. and wondering why I'm up all night and sleeping all morning, because my circadian rhythm is off the charts. So I've had this little bad boy in here for a hot minute. I don't know if this thing expires, but it is the apple cider vinegar refresh probiotic, your daily dose of wellness, and it's Concord grape and hibiscus. It smells like apple cider vinegar, but I want to incorporate a shot of this every morning. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I might honestly 2 servings per bottle. Bottoms up. I'm putting that in something. I can't, no. Yeah, not doing that. So, I'm gonna put it in my Just Pineapple Juice. Premium organic pineapple juice from concentrate. So literally the juice that comes like straight from the pineapple, or maybe it's been juiced. I don't know. But this stuff just tastes like regular pineapple, like straight from the fruit. So yeah, I'm gonna pour me up a glass of that. So I'm just gonna put this in the fridge for now, and I'll talk about it more whenever the rest of my breakfast is ready. But in terms of that, let's talk about like me eating breakfast in the morning. So I remember when I would eat, I looked so swollen. It's not even funny. I can't wait till my face like goes down for the morning. One thing that I absolutely used to love was eating Greek yogurt before like practice and stuff, but I just got tired of eating it, so I just stopped. But I want to get back into eating breakfast every morning, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner, at least 2 meals a day. So I used to do Greek yogurt with fruit, but I didn't grab any. So I'm just gonna do Greek yogurt and some granola and honey.
Waiting period, but God, I thank you, because I don't want to be 5 years, 3 years, even if he goes, say thank you to him right now.
Thank you.
Because like I said, no one else, just because I know you're making a plan.
I would've got all those rejections and been like, nah, just forget it. I'm gonna just be a teacher forever. Nope, don't worry. I'm not even talking about you. Again, internalize it and take it personally. But when you know you walk with God.
Okay, I have my breakfast. I don't even remember. I want to start implementing breakfast more into my day. So I just made these bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits because I got them from Walmart and they're probably like $9 for a pack of 8. I just made a pack of 8 for probably like $3. Kind of burnt the bottom just a little bit, but the one thing that I wanted to talk about was this little concoction that I created. Let me try it first of all. And putting the shot in here, honestly, it still tastes like pineapple juice. So I'm gonna start implementing this into my morning routine. I may miss a couple days, but that's just life. The benefits to apple cider vinegar and taking a shot of this every day, it is pretty good for getting rid of strong and foul odors and flavors, so like stuff to help support gut health and getting rid of any funky little smells that we might have in there. It is also good for killing any of the bad bacteria that's in our body, so that's cool. When you're first starting out, you may not want to do a shot. I probably shouldn't have done a whole shot. I probably should have done like half a shot, but you can do like 1 to 2 tablespoons in a large glass of water, so like mixing it into something, or you could just take it straight up. It's whatever y'all want to do. But yes, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my breakfast, and I will see you guys in a second. Don't hate me, guys, but I totally didn't record anything after breakfast, but I probably just went to work, or maybe I went home. I don't honestly remember, but that is my monthly reset. I will try to do this every month, if not every other month, just to give you updates and everything like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys very, very soon. I have a few videos lined up for you guys, so I will see you guys later.